And welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. Rebecca McLain, Executive Director, Oneida County History Center, 1608 Genesee Street, is our guest, and she brought some memorabilia with her that we're going to be talking about. But before I let you hold up that memorabilia, tell me, before we run out of time, membership to the History Center.
Yes, so we always encourage membership because it supports us and then it keeps you connected with us. It is simply $40 a year for an individual or $70 for a family. It used to be a quarterly newsletter. This year we're bumping it up. It's going to come out 6 times a year. You get free access to our research library, discounts on special events and workshops, and then if you're an avid reader, this is good. You get 10% off at our bookstore, and this is in person or online.
Yeah, and that bookstore is about as good as you're going to get if you're interested in history.
Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, we have titles from around the county, both new and older titles, and so kind of a one-stop shop for that. We do have a lot of stuff that you can't necessarily find at Barnes & Noble or is sold out on Amazon and elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you decide what you want to pick up and hold. Some of the memorabilia that you brought with you.
Sure. So I brought 2 pieces from our Presidential Connections exhibit. So first I'll hold up. This is a William Henry Harrison log cabin. So kind of a little piece of political swag or a promotional item. I don't know if you can see this on TV, but I can turn it upside down. A pole kind of would have gone inside, so you could hold it up and kind of tout your support for Harrison. So this is from 1840. We don't quite know exactly where it came from. It was donated to us in 1960, so it's kind of common. But kind of another unique thing is we don't have one, but I think it's interesting. The Vernon Glass Works around this time also made a glass bottle shaped like this cabin. And those I think are very rare, but you could probably Google it, or if you look on the Mohawk Valley Antique Bottle Club, I think they have a few pictures of it as well. So kind of a unique little item connecting us to our national history. You could get one of these to show your support.
Yeah, the exhibit on presidential elections is going to be up till when?
Probably through the late spring, so we'll say May.
Okay.
So.
And you brought something else from that exhibit?
Yes. So this is, yes, another piece of regalia or kind of political swag memorabilia. If you try to hold it so you can see it better. It's from Garfield and Chester A. Arthur. You can kind of see. I'm trying to move it for you. So dating from the 1880s, again donated to us, I believe, in the 1970s. But just kind of another item tying us to our political national history. So
Before you show the swords, how does it work in terms of the History Center acquiring something? You don't take just, anything. You wouldn't want, and this is a touchy subject because what might be somebody's treasure might not be something that the History Center wants.
Yes. So we do have a donation policy, which you can find on our website. But the 3 kind of main criteria are, number 1, it needs to be connected to Oneida County history or just be a big piece of our state or national history that touched all the lives of Oneida County citizens, right? So that's where this would fit in. Number 2, we don't want duplicates, so space is a growing concern for us. We're running out of space in our building, even though we have a very large building. And then last but not least, it has to be in decent condition. So right now, and I think throughout our entire history, we don't have a lot of, we're able to preserve, so we're able to maintain what people give us, but we don't necessarily have the funds or they're experts who can conserve and kind of rehab old items. So truly kind of, we're looking for items that can help tell a piece of our county's history, our county's story that we don't already have. And so this can range from artifacts to some personal items, because we do have genealogical collections. So we're a great resource for genealogists. So
once it's acquired, it belongs to the History Center, right?
Yep, so by donating an item to us, it becomes, you're giving ownership to us, it becomes ours to do with as we please. So, you know, we never just get rid of items. We occasionally do send items to new homes that don't really fit in. So if we find an item that's more related to Herkimer County, we'll ask them if they would like it and we'll transfer ownership. So to other like institutions.
So if somebody does have something that they think might be appropriate, and you know, that's one of the things that I've thought of many times of the year, you know, somebody has something that means something that's historically significant to Oneida County, then they pass and the people in their family don't realize it and it just goes out to the curb. So it's a little bit of a touchy situation there.
Yeah, it can be tough. And what I try to do is I think about, you know, would this item be relevant to a larger audience? So not just one individual, but a group of individuals. It doesn't have to be thousands of people, right?
Right.
But, you know, 25, 50, 100 years down the line. And if I say yes, or if I could see, you know, value, if you could draw historical information from the document, then that's the kind of stuff we want.
And that's something you wanted.
Last but not least, yes. So this item came to us. It is a ceremonial sword from the Knights of Pythias. They donated it to us this fall. And so we do have a local connection here. So it's from the local chapter, but the founder of the Knights of Pythias, or the founder, was Justice Rathbone, and he was born in Deerfield in the 1800s. He has a huge monument up in New Forest Cemetery.
Yeah.
So if you could kind of zoom in,
Yeah.
if you were able to zoom in, you could come. This will be on display as well, but very detailed. I believe this one was made in Spain. This is the one that was made in Spain. We have two. One was made in Spain. I can't remember where the other one was made, but kind of gorgeous and just used ceremonially to induct and some of their other rituals as well.
Okay.
And then
The scabbard for it as well.
there's the
Well, thanks for coming in. It's always good to see you. And don't forget, it's the website for the Oneida County History Center is?
Yes, oneidacountyhistory.org. So you can find our phone number, email, anything you need to contact us there, and information about exhibits, research, and everything else.
Good. Thank you, Rebecca. That's going to do it for us this week, but we'll be back next week. We'll do it all again. Don't forget cnyhomepage.com. There's a lot of good stuff there as well. Until next time, take care of yourself, everybody.